Yeah, tip them. It's not like I don't work here or anything. I do work here. I'm a server here. I give you your food. Does that scare you? It shouldn't. I'm clean. I am. Excuse my queefing jokes. Please tip me when I serve you. I feel like I should always clarify that and just cover my bases. Because I do work here. I've seen a lot of shit working here. I've seen a lot of shit working here. And people treat this restaurant like a frat house, and I don't get it. I don't understand what makes people think like they have food here. I can leave my panties here. In one day, we found not one, but 2 pairs of panties on the floor on a game day. Not one, but 2 pairs of panties. And like, by like our server station, like she's just walking in, like casting them aside, like, I don't need these anymore. Like maybe aiming for the trash. I don't know, she's about 5 feet off, but whatever, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. One time, somebody left a goddamn live crawfish in the restaurant. They ripped off its arm. I took it home. I named him Kevin. I put him in a bowl of water, and he died the next day. It was traumatic. Fuck you guys. Why do you treat us this way? This is my job. I just work here. I don't want to be a mom and experience the whole cycle of life within 8 hours. It's not fair. Whatever. Alrighty, I'm going to introduce your next comedian of the evening. He is a traveling barber. If you want to get your hair did by this traveling barber, he can come to you wherever, whenever. If you want your hair done at 3 a.m., he probably won't answer his phone, but if you want your hair done and eat lunch at your own place and maybe watch The Office, then he's the man to call. Give it up for Sammy Martin!
Thank you, Maddie. Hello, Gordos. Gordos. What can I say about Gordos? Gordos looks like the a meetup spot, like the very first episode of The Walking Dead. Like, where are we meeting up at? Gordos. Definitely Gordos. It's supposed to be Halloween decorations. Oh, you did it, Maddie? Did these Halloween? Yo, I'm making up for lost time. I'm black. So you can assume I didn't celebrate Halloween growing up. Like witch doctors and goblins and goblins and you guys dress up, but black parents actually believe that shit existed. You know, my mom thought she was protecting me when I was like, I want to be Batman, and she was like, no, stay inside. From what, Mom? From what? Like, I'm making up for lost time. I'm definitely making up for lost time out here. It's good. I heard about Uber drivers earlier. Ooh, who does Uber? I do Uber sometimes. It is a creepy thing, because how well do you know anyone? How well do you know your spouse? Right? How well do you fucking know your spouse? Here's the trick. If I meet someone who says that they're madly in love, I was like, so if your other was a vigilante and everyone was looking at him on TV and they were like, who is this vigilante? You know, placing webs all around the city, thrusting into the camera. Like, you should be able to tell, like, that's bae, right? If you can't tell that's bae, you guys aren't close. You're not fucking close. You should be able to tell by the dick thrust of your significant other in silhouette on TV if that's bae or not. I know another way. A scary way. If you really want to know about your significant other, have them recover their password, their banking password. Yo, that shit is intrusive as fuck. I had to recover my banking password, and it really put me in the spotlight. I was with my family in the car, and you know, some of those passwords, the questions that come up is really trying. I lost my banking password, and I had to recover it My mom's sitting next to me, and she's like, why not just recover it? I was like, all right, yeah, I'll recover it. I go to recover my password. The first question, which one of your family members do you love the most? And my mom's just looking at me like, just answer it, baby. I protected you from the goblins and goblins this year on Halloween. Just answer it, baby. I know it's me. But what she didn't factor in is all the ass whooping she gave me. Why would you be number one on the list, Ma? Like, you in there, you on the list of love, you like number two after I like told my sister about you, and I asked her, what should I do? You number two on the list, Ma. So which family member do you love the most? My mom's like, baby, just answer the question. I was like, Mom, instantly the computer was like, that is the incorrect answer. My mother cried that day, but she should have seen it coming. You don't get to whoop somebody, you don't get to beat somebody and then be number one on the recovery banking list. You don't get that privilege. You don't get that privilege. My mother's a great person. She's an older person. She's 78. So slightly racist. It's not her fault. At Gordos, a lot of white people. Your grandparents did that to her. Yes. Have you been to history class? She's like, not my people. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, but they did that shit. They did. It's very embarrassing. And like my mom, she's not like noticeably racist to you guys, but like she gets like all sign languagey when we go into a place. She's like, don't touch anything. Stay right beside me, and don't act the fool in front of these people. I'm like, who? What people? In front of these people. I'm like, for the longest time, I thought white people were like magical. I'm like, don't act the. Like Lord of the Rings didn't help. When the first time I see it, you shall not pass. I was like, that's the white motherfucker she been telling me about. What that's this motherfucker. I love witches and it's crazy, because I got my ass whooped for trying to dress up like Halloween, and the magical white people my mom told me not to interact with. After all of that, I still love white people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What else do I gotta close on something. Celebrations. Let's bring this back. What happened to that? What happened to when your significant other was returning home from seas, like he had been lost at sea for what happened? That's what I'm gonna end on. Let's return. All right, guys. Enjoy your evening.